for grade 7. Okay, as you have completed your first chapter in the previous class, so today we're going to start our new chapter, that is unit number 2, faith and worship. From this unit, we're going to have our first lesson, that is about the funeral prayer. It is on page number 9 of your book. This is page number 9, and that is your unit number 2, faith and worship, the lesson funeral prayer. When an infant born in a Muslim family, azan is recited in his ear and funeral prayer, Salatul Janaza, read for him when he dies. But azan is not given before funeral prayer, as it has already been recited in his ear at the birth. What is the reason they are given? That why azan is not heard before the funeral prayer? Because at the birth of a Muslim child, it is already recited in his ear. If one only ponders deeply, ponder means think. If one only thinks deeply, the life of a human being is as brief as the interval between azan and the congregation standing up to answer the call. Here, the author is mentioning this thing, that the purpose, the time period we are having, it is just started from azan and ended by a funeral prayer. In this brief space, one must amass as many good deeds Okay? If someone asks you that how many rakats are supposed to be performed in a funeral prayers, so they are 4 rakat with 4 takbeers. Okay? The second is you have to observe qiyam as well. Now, move towards the sunnah of the funeral prayer. There are some sunnahs which are performed by our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So we need to abide by them. So the sunnah of funeral prayer are hail and praise the greatness and magnificence of Allah the Almighty. As a Muslim, we need to praise the Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The second is recite durood for our Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Then third is offer supplication, means you have to perform or ask dua for the deceased. Okay, now move towards the value of the funeral prayer, that what place it holds in our Muslim society. The funeral prayer is a farz-e kafaya in other words. What is the other name of funeral prayer? It is farz-e kafaya. Even if a few people offer these prayers, they are accepted on behalf of everyone. It means it is not bound to everyone. Let's see the further description about it. If a person could not offer these prayers, it is not a sin. Means everybody is not bound to perform the funeral prayer. If someone is not performing, so he will not be called a sinner. But if no one performs these prayers, all have sinned. But it is mentioned, if one is performing, the rest of the people would be rewarded and they would not call the sinner. But nobody is performing, so we all would be called as a sinner. The funeral prayer can be performed in the courtyard of the masjid, in an open field or any open space. The body is placed in front of the imam and the people from rows behind him. Means when you perform the funeral prayer, so you need to place the dead body before the imam and rest of the crowd would stand behind him. The method of performing funeral prayer. After takbir and tahreem, arms are folded. The imam and the crowd recite salam. It is a verse of praising and exalting Allah. Then, without raising their hand, they recite takbir and then durood Ibrahim. Then again, without raising their arms, they recite the takbir and offer supplication for the deceased. After that, again they recite the takbir without raising hands and conclude by turning heads to the right and left and saying salam. It means with a one salam, they have to perform 4 rakat with 4 takbir without raising their hands. The supplication is the same whether the disease is a man or the woman. Now, it is enough for today. I will let you know the supplications for the boys, for the girls, as they are different for the women and men. You would definitely study the next class, but it is enough for today. Now, move towards your homework. What you have to do, you have to read page number 9 and 10 of your book in order to answer the question. Showing you the pages. These are 2 pages. This is page number 9, the first page, and this is page number 10, the second page. Your question are question number 1 and 2 from page number 12. Okay, be attentive. This is question number 1. What conditions should be fulfilled before offering the funeral prayers? So the conditions are mentioned on first page. There are some special conditions as well as some compulsory conditions. So you need to write the both. Then question number 2. It has two parts. The first is what are the compulsory and sunnah condition of funeral prayers. Then second is explain also the method of performing the funeral prayer. The method is on page number 10. You may copy it. The pages are given in your homework folder if you don't have book, as well as the sunnah of funeral prayer also mentioned on page number 10, and the half answer is on page number 9. But for these, you need to read the book very carefully